Good evening, everybody. How we all doing? I'm trying to find a model real quick and something. It can't be Failed Captain. That doesn't feel like Failed Captain. Is it Hell Crater? I'll find this later. What? There's a model I saw on Instagram. I'm like, oh, I must have it. Because it's of the spirit of the Sage of Spirit in Tears. And a very fun pose. Yes. To be fair, it was Freya Fantasies I saw it on, and I'm not sure. Freya doesn't always properly tag their stuff, so I have to go find it. Because it was created in an incompatible version. Well, no, duh, it's the freaking meme. Well, how are we all doing tonight, Rajanka? I see we're planning to ruin our good friend Shiny tonight. Oh, right, I got wolves last time. Yes, we all know you're such a good girl, Shiny. All this for one piece of obsidian. Well, is it this way? I think so. So I should ask, how was everybody's weekend? Yeah, same. Yeah, my weekend was mostly spent working and trying to get over a cold. So that was fun. And Nero's having a fun time. Alright. Ooh, what's just getting delivered? Ooh, the Miku stickers. Spent most of the day at the deer's office yesterday and... Ooh. Okay. Ah, right. Because I remember I was going to have to move some stuff around. I was like... You know, the sad part is how many times I've walked past this and I didn't realize that was there. What I should do is go down to Bedrock. I'm gonna be dumb. Why is it the one time I'm not looking for this stuff is when I'm finding it? Well, that's a good sign. I am gambling way too much right now. Wow. Uh-huh. Hmm. Yep, I figured. Oh, it's not Haste 2. I was like, why the hell is this not going fast enough? Like, this should be almost insta-mining. I was like, oh wait, it's not Haste 2, it's Haste 1. So we are playing on the newest version, which I don't think this version adds the Ghast yet. I think that's the next version. Oh wow, that's almost full. Alright, that's not as full as I thought it was. So yeah, speaking of the question we were asking earlier, the only upside to the Java one is we could use this world. We could use this world, and I could go... Here, I'm gonna throw some stuff in chest real quick. God, I almost have enough iron. I could probably build that thing out of iron instead. Okay, so let me show you all what I was thinking. So if we do what I was thinking, where we use this world, because spawn is somewhere around here, if I remember right. Spawn is somewhere around here. What I was thinking is we can move spawn because I can throw this world into world edit and do that. Or we can leave it. If we go with Java. If we go with... I did not realize the Sakura Forest is here. This must have just respawned. This must have redone itself. What I'm thinking is... we move spawn, and I'm going to put it inside a mountain so I can make it like a vault you come out of. Like, I'll hollow this... I'll do this in creative where we hollow out, like, this mountain or something from the inside. Or maybe this mountain. I'm sorry, has this been a ice biome near me this close? I just never realized there was one of these. No, I thought this was the taiga one. I'm sorry, there's 3 fucking villages right here. What the hell? Huh. And good damn, there's a fucking jungle this nearby here too. What the hell? I almost feel like you could just use these 3 villages to just build like a super village. Make like a stupidly powered villager hall. And that's just an interesting crater. Alright. Huh. Okay, I was... Okay, that's interesting. Wait, that's 1. Yeah, there's 3 villages. Holy crap. And a random portal in the middle of it all. I lost my train of thought, because that is way more than I thought there'd be. The only funny thing is that there'd be a jungle village right here. Oh, I see what happened. So, New World. Yeah. So, this is new spawned in chunks. Old spawned in chunks. That makes sense. So yeah, as I was saying, I would pick one of these mountains, or mountain ranges, hollow it out and put like a little vault with like some challenge rooms and stuff in it. And that would be spawn so that you could like get yourself... I have to draw this to kind of describe what I'm thinking. But yeah, basically spawn could just be this simple... Oh no, there's 4... Good God, there's 4 villages all within like reasonable distance of each other. I'm sorry. The fuck? Howdy.
Hello.
I just found a really weird uh sunken ship in the middle of a desert.
Huh.
Minecraft spawn be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh look, there's just a random half of a ship somewhere in like this. I would almost say this could be like somebody's starter base if we actually go with the plan of making this map into. I almost feel like I should just make this like some little random like place you can find.
Oh, hell, I just got done talking to a friend of mine about his pyramids.
By the way, we are on stream, so be careful.
Oh, I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm just warning you.
Just because I'm a little southern heretic, you think I'm gonna be just rude and everything? I tell you what.
I don't think you'd be rude. I'm just warning you. Just say beware.
Oh. I said what word?
I said just be aware.
Oh, well, yeah, no. I can be good people, I think. No, we were just talking about a color scheme for his Tyranids. Because he could not. He had gotten the starter box for this edition, and he was like building and painting the Space Marine stuff for his cousins, and he kept the Tyranid stuff. And he's like, "Man, I've had them this entire time, and I cannot think of a freaking color scheme." So we went through, and he decided that he was going to go with a crab spider color scheme.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, no, that'd be fantastic. You know, give them like green eyes, and then do like their weapons and their scythes and the chitin armor, that orangey red, and yeah, no, that'd look awesome. So we're gonna see what that lad does later. Oh yeah, no, sorry, I've only slept 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am a tired heretic.
Yeah, we're just playing survival Minecraft, but I am talking about like potentially making a server, and I'm debating on using the world for my single player as it. Just so that I have like, well, hey, there's actually people who can join me in this world instead.
I mean, as long as you enjoy it, and that's all that matters.
Well, because I've just been kind of like at that point where it's like, well, unless I join somebody else's server.
And I get that.
It's like, yeah, unless I join somebody else's server, it's kind of like, well, I'd kind of like something that everybody in the community can join. Which comes to the problem number 2 of, if I want everybody to be able to play, I probably have to go with Bedrock. Because Bedrock's the version that can be used on, like, your Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, Chromebooks. But if I want to be able to play mods and stuff, that's Java. So, classic Minecraft. But yeah, what I'm thinking is if I do that, I'm going to move Spawn, because Spawn is actually relatively close to my base. I think. 1 second. So what have you been up to anyway?
Well, me personally, I have been working. Waiting to see if disability comes in or if I'm going to get denied. Walking down the valley and enjoying myself a little bit of time. Sound like a crazy bastard from the 50s, so don't know what to tell you. No, sorry, I was, but no, I seriously, I've been working, trying to get money up for a very massive project. Involving all 4 of the ill-fated legions that became the puppets of the Chaos Gods.
Oh, I thought Spawn was closer.
Ooh.
Well, I ended up in a tree randomly. Like, where the hell is Spawn? I mean, I could still make it work. Where's that? But yeah, if you're doing so you're gonna do Chaos Undivided, or are you just gonna buy all 4 legions?
Well, see, that's the thing. This is about to show my age. So, because the Emperor's Children finally got the revamp that they deserved, and that they're doing this special release of these books, I was going to get the books because I have a Death Guard army. I have a World Eaters army. I have a Thousand Suns army. The only one I don't have yet is the Emperor's Children. And me doing this is kind of in celebration of how long I've been playing. So, I've been playing Warhammer for 27 years. But I've been playing Chaos for 20 years. So, yeah, it's kind of just something I want to do for myself.
All right. Yeah. Honestly, I need to finally. Speaking of projects, I need to finally start working on my Gargant.
Your Gargant?
Yeah, I'm going to make a custom Gargant. Orc Gargant, not fantasy Gargant. Their Titan. Is it a Gargant?
Oh.
Yeah, like what Midwinter Minis did, where he scrap built a Gargant model.
I get that.
Well, it's just going to be an excuse to do a terrain piece, basically. Well, because I have this old robot toy. That's kind of like the perfect base. I just need a bunch of orc bits and such. And then I can make this thing look kind of like what I was expecting. Well, like I said, if I'm building one, I'm gonna have to scrap build it anyway.
Well, a friend of mine, that's what he was doing. He was like, but to be fair, my friend is also a little knuckenfutz. So to give you an example, this dude did not want to. Well, at the time, he couldn't really afford it because he was helping on providing for his wife and his newborn son, because she was going to college to become a nurse. And so he was like the heavy lifter. He was the main provider for the house. So this man would get pieces of plastic art.
I can already kind of tell where this is
going. I don't think you do. And he would start with like getting pieces of balsa wood, plastic card, heavy plastic, and tank treads. And then he had all of these bits. Because again, like I said, back in college, when I was in college, oh God. Me and him became friends in college. All right. And I was only in there for a while, but still. And that's when we started playing 40K together. So through all of those years, he had various bits and stuff from people that didn't care about keeping their bits. And he was like, Orc Paradise. So he made goblin tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Gretchen tanks and all that. Yeah. He created like 8 of those damn things.
Well, it was also probably back when when GW was perfectly fine with you homebrewing stuff.
Very much so. Well, the thing was is that he actually used them as some entry old Orc Codex, and this was back in like, oh god, I think it was like 2012, 2014, somewhere around there. But yeah, there was this thing, like how they have the tractor, the bubble launcher and all that crap.
Yeah.
Okay, that's essentially what he was.
Yeah.
Yes, that's essentially what he was doing, though, with these tanks.
Well, so for the longest time, the orcs were just like throw shit. The orcs for the longest time were just throw random bullshit on stuff and see what sticks. For the longest time, which is why for the longest time they were just RNG the shit out of it. That's why when 9th edition and 10th edition came along, they got rid of a lot of the RNG, and it's like, there's no fun in orcs anymore. The whole point was, you could win a game with orcs just because of, like, literally the dice going, hey, literally, you somehow blow up the entire battlefield by accident.
I mean, essentially, yeah. But with him, he didn't care about that.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like, the orcs have always just been random bullshit away, go.
Okay. Do you remember... Hold on. Do you remember My Little Pony Friendship is Magic?
Oh god, is he one of the people who actually built one of those RPs?
You remember the Wonder Bolts?
Oh god.
He made, I guess they're called Rocket Boys, the jump pack guys.
Yep.
But he called his the Wonder Bolt.
To be fair, that is like the one time I'd be okay with it, as long as they're like super ponyified.
Oh no, it's not super ponyified, but it is done in the color schemes. And what's worse is that there is a little plastic art cloud that has a rainbow coming from it, attached to the ass crack of each orc.
See, that's fine. That's one of those things where if you know what the reference is, you're laughing your ass off. If not, it's like, okay, that's not weird.
Oh no, like so he made Fidel Orkstro and Sadork Hussein.
Oh.
like green stuffed them perfectly. Even gave the Fidel Orkstro a stogie. With the hat. And here's the kicker. He then decided, because this, at the point he was making all this, orcs could also, like anybody could summon demons, but they had a higher risk of it if they weren't chaos, right?
Yeah.
So he made one. And he called it Ash Gretchen. He fucking... Sorry, y'all, but he carved and green stuffed the actual Ash Ketchum hat.
Nightshade.
On this Gretchen. Gave it the jacket, the pants, the shoes, the gloves, even gave it a Pokeball.
So he just
And
betrays him.
Oh no, this guy, like, I love my friend. He is insane when it comes to sculpting.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no words. What is the god of destruction in Age of Sigmar? I can't remember that guy's name. I think it's Kragnos.
In the Age of Sigmar, I don't remember. In old fantasy, I know there's a weird guy with that. Unless it's an Eldar thing or elf thing.
No, like this guy was like, I guess like a really beefy, massive version of what would be a centaur, essentially. Like the orcs look at him and be like, "Yeah, no, we like this guy." But my buddy, decided to take the head off.
Mm-hmm.
And sculpt Nigel Thornberry on there.
Mm-hmm.
And does everybody here remember the oh god, what was it?
It's the Wild Thornberries, and it's Tim motherfucking Curry who voiced him.
Oh yeah, no. But I was trying to remember the creature that the kids seen in South Park that had a guy who was actually one of its legs. No, not Man-Bear Pig. This was in the older episodes where it was this famous Canadian guy, I think it was, that was used as a leg for this creature. I can't remember what it was though. Oh god. He was well known, and I can't remember the freaking name. But anyways, my buddy did that. He put this mini little this old fantasy common guy as one of the legs for this monstrosity that he was creating. And I'm like, dude, you gotta stop. But that's what happens when you have a friend who's a welder and he's also German.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. The man was born and raised for 6 years in Germany. His mother is German. His father is from Mississippi. And he's the only white guy I know that can, honest to God, grow a fro. Everything about this guy is a fucking enigma.
It's Scuzzlebutt.
Thank you, Scuzzlebutt. Okay.
Because I'm like, who the hell's... Which creature has the fucking leg character? It's Patrick Duffy.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that was bugging me too. I'm like, it's not Man-Bear Pig. Who the fuck is it? I'm like, oh, it's the other leg.
Yeah, so he the last time I checked, and I think he's finished it, but yeah, he put Patrick Duffy on this $100 and something model and gave it, instead of having its normal like head with the antlers and stuff, it's got Nigel Thornberry's head on it.
Do I have a picture
with the teeth and everything?
Do I have a proper picture of him? I have a picture of the robot holding something. Could have sworn I had a picture of it recently. I mean, that's a picture I'm pretty sure you'd like to see, but not that. That's also a picture I'm pretty sure everybody would like to see. being a tease, possibly. Oh, there it is. Discord. Let's see, can I just find you? Crap, what was your... Crap, I'm so used to you having a nickname. What was the first letter of your Discord account? Is it no? There we go. Come on. There. That thing is what I'm going to turn into a Gargant. If it loads.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that little tray that is right there, I'm going to probably put the Goth Rocker with some with some speakers on, with some like Bluetooth speakers or something.
All right.
Hmm.
Now, if you do this,
Mm-hmm.
one of the songs that you must play through there is "How Do I Get My Tomahawk Back?"
Why? I'm sure there's a reference as soon as you say it. I'm like, yeah, no, I have to.
Well, it was either that or like get a female model alongside Goth Rocker.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know the song Just Dance?
Yeah.
Have you heard of the metal version of that?
I'm pretty sure it's not copyrighted, or else I'd play it right now.
Oh, I'm not. No. There's somebody did a, because yes, someone did a cover of it. It was a metal band that did a cover of it. But then somebody decided to blend her and the band singing it.
Ooh.
So you get both of them, and it's blended so well. It makes me giggle. Yeah, a friend of buddy of mine, he was like, "Wait, you really like this?" And I'm like, "Dude, just wait." He's like, "Well, I mean, I like this song, but I don't." And then all of a sudden, like, he starts hearing the screaming part, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I really like this now." I was like, "Yes, I have converted more to the ways of chaos." Sorry.
I'm looking at. I'm listening. I'm just like, mm-hmm.
Oh no. I was just looking at my pup. He's being a goofy boy. You silly baby. What are you doing? It's okay. No, I ain't been home in a few weeks. My brother has been taking care of him, but a lot of bad stuff happened. I had to go for a while. Came back, and my pup has not left my side since I came home. You know, like anytime I sit up or stand up, he has to follow me everywhere. If I lay on the couch, he comes right up to me and boops his nose to mine and just starts wagging his tail. And I'm like, I can't say no to this dog. Okay, come on. You are telling me.
I just looked over. I'm like, oh, I feel like I've been playing for like an hour. I feel like I've been playing for like 2 hours. It's like, oh, it's only been an hour. Fuck.
Oh, I've been.
The problem is when you're playing Minecraft by yourself, it's like unless you've got like a lot of like resources already backed up so you can start doing stuff, it's like.
Oh, you talking to the wrong person because, when I
Okay, where's the closest desert? That's.
Sorry, my brain.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't even remember what I was. Hello. Where am I? Oh, damn it.
Okay, this would be cool to turn into a base or something too. I just found this random like plateau. I was like, where the hell's the closest desert? Because I need to wait for it to get dark so I can start hunting some Endermen. Why is it when I'm not looking for shit, I keep finding more interesting things? It also probably helps that a lot of this is just... There's a random fucking snow village. God fucking damn it. It's just a single hut by itself. I will leave you as you were. Nah. Yeah, I think, and then tomorrow night we're either going to play more Half-Life or I might play Ina's Dream Barbecue. If it's free. If you've seen anything about that game. Or seen any of the Ina series. Ina or an Ina series. The Ina or Ana series. It's an animated series on YouTube.
Okay.
It's an LSD trip is the easiest way to describe it. Like there is a cohesive story. It's just there's no easy way to describe it. Other than it's weird. Like Ina is a species, but also a computer program, but also a person.
Huh.
Yeah. The series we've at least seen like 3 Anas, I think at this point. We've seen a blue and yellow one. The one in the game is a red and gray one, I think. But they have like almost like it almost looks like PS2 graphics when they talk and move around. Or PS1 graphics. Here, I'm gonna pull up what she looks like at least.
I mean, I'll check it, but if it's an LSD trip, baby,
there's no easy way to describe it without like having somebody explaining the lore to you. Okay, so that's Ana from the Dream Barbecue. Animated series. Let's see here. I want all. Yeah, we've got Power of Potluck, Temptation Stairway. Yeah, the first one I think was Extinction Party. Or was it Auction Day? I think it was Auction Day. Yeah, it's Auction Day, Extinction Party, Temptation Stairway, and then Power of Potluck. And then I think something else came up. And then I think there was another thing that had Anna in it. And then there's the game, which like I think is supposed to be like season 2. I don't think I've watched Power and Potluck. I'm trying to find a teaser of this character just so I can show it off. Yeah, 4 years ago, so that's the oldest thing.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so let's go share, copy. There, you get to learn this. Because I'm pretty sure I could play Anna's stuff. I have no idea.
I don't even, like, the moment I'm looking at this, I already can tell I am not going to be able to handle this.
It gets fun. Oh, and it's a free game. Oh god, that's even worse. There's a supporter edition upgrade, which I have no idea what that adds. I think it just adds a dog you can pet. Find the hourglass dog. Yeah. Help support series by Joel G. Animatics pre-production anime. Okay, so it adds a bunch of like animations and stuff. I will play the game because it's free, but then I might buy it later, just the DLC stuff later. This game is fucking trippy. The lore is interesting because it's like they're computer programs because Aina's a species. So there's multiple creatures that look like her, them, it. When they talk, there's like 3 or 4 different voices that come out of this thing, depending on its mood. It is trippy. I went down the rabbit hole of Ring of the Lore once, and it still is confusing as hell. This is somebody who clearly was just like, how weird can I make this, but interesting? And then not be Scott Cawthorn.
No, this looks like something that if Adult Swim...
Honestly, the older stuff feels very much like Adult Swim animation. I do not disagree. This feels very much like old school, like almost Squidbillies.
Please don't talk about Squidbillies. Considering the fact that I'm only like an hour away from where the actual fucking statue of Squidbillies is. I'm not even kidding. I actually have photos with me standing by it. And the best part is, on the backside was like 4 bottles of Jack Daniel.
God, he's like Mothman levels of like, please stop leaving bottles of booze behind the statue. But in Mothman's case, it's like, no, in Mothman's case, it's like, please stop putting dollar bills in Mothman's ass.
Oh, God.
That is a thing. The people in Point Defiant, or Point, wherever the fuck it is that Mothman is from, they're like, please stop putting cans of baked beans and dollar bills in his ass crack.
Oh my God.
I don't remember why the baked beans are a thing. I do, but the dollar bills are just because they gave him like a perfectly caked ass for no reason. It's like, yes, Mothman. This thing that's supposed to be a monster. Look at the back of it. Perfectly carved ass. That has just the perfect crack to put a dollar bill in. that is one of those just weird road trip things I want to do. Just to go there.
Well, I know where it's at.
Well, funny enough, I always meant to go to Roswell, and I was within driving distance of Roswell. Almost driving distance of Roswell. Give or take. I was super annoyingly close to both the Lonesome Highway and the UFO Highway. And the Lonesome Road is fucking trippy as hell. When I was living down in Vegas, the Lonesome Highway is a Lone 38, I think. It is... You technically could drive it in like a day and a half, give or take. Yeah, in theory, you could drive it. You could drive it in a day, actually, I think. But if you wanted to actually like experience it, you could like stop at each, like a lot of the Pony Express stuff and things, and take like 2 or 3 days. It is literally just pitch. At night it is pitch black. There's nothing out there. It's just you and stars. And then somewhere halfway between it and Vegas is the highway that goes out to Area 51.
Oh Lord.
And that's a trippy as hell to drive on one too. Only because you're out in the middle of not perfectly flat, but flat enough desert. So there is nothing between you and there is nothing out there. So you're anything happens to you, you're out there on your own. But those are like 2 of the minor trips I want to do. I do want to go back down to Vegas sometime soon and do all the IRL locations from Fallout New Vegas. I had it mapped out when I was living down there. I just didn't get the chance to do it. And also the fact that there's about 3 of them that are gone now since I left.
Oh, Lord.
Well, what I want to do is I want to do a... if I do it, I'm going to have a NCR Ranger outfit or something. And just take pictures in front of a lot of the places. They're like IRL equivalents. Because I've been to Good Springs, where you start the game. Really good burgers. Not a big Fallout person. Or just getting tired.
I am... To be perfectly... Oh, man. I am watching Insanity unfold.
You're watching the episode?
And it is hurting so bad.
And this is just
and
season.
Then...
And there's 3 more episodes plus the game.
Oh, sweet Lord. Well, at the end, to make matters worse, my family is on the verge of death.
No.
So I must bid you all an adieu.
I am probably going to go for another hour or so anyway, so that's fine. I might, because we're at that point where I don't really have anything planned because I didn't do any like side work stuff.
Okay.
I might go just watch some Ghost videos for a bit, or maybe I'll see if I can get away with playing Ana and have everybody watch that and react to it, going, "What the fuck are we watching?" I'm like, "This is what we're playing tomorrow." I'm leaving you all without no context. Okay, so that is a question. Do we all want to go watch the Ana series? Just so I can prepare you all for this, or do I just want to give you all homework? Yeah, this is a trick. Let's see here. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody playing Ana? Nobody I know is playing Ana. I might actually be one of the first few people to play this on a stream. Here, can I stream? Yeah, it's apparently it's a relatively short game. And people are streaming it. Okay. Okay, that's a question. Okay, is there just a specific... Yeah. One second. Did I ever have you watch the Anus? Alright, well, none of you are here, and none of you are disagreeing with me, so we're going to switch to just chatting. And we're going to go watch all the Ana stuff. There's only like 7 videos. It should be like about 10 minutes long. Oh, this is gonna be fun and weird. Okay, we're gonna close this. So this is what Ana looks like, by the way. First one, yeah.
Can't you hurry? We need to go find a spot.
Ah, auction day. These are the utmost grand of days. This is going to be so...
Awful. I think this is going to be the worst day of my life. Wow. Look at the crowd today, Ina. Everyone's ugly. Today's item must be super special. What do you think it is? Why would I know? I'm too stupid to even imagine anything.
Ah, sincerest apologies.
I have to explain this one, otherwise LSU.
Alright, y'all! Welcome to the Daily Auctioning! Yeah! All your existential troubles will go away soon, okay? Today we have this dog inside an hourglass.
This is the DLC, by the way.
Hourglass
This is
dog.
the DLC.
Our starting price is 20 chockies for one hourglass dog.
Brilliant, Mooney. Your foresight's great. Today's offer is a big one.
That dog looks like he has something to say. If you get what I'm saying.
Wait. No. That was very weird. What is wrong with you?
50 chocolates. 50 chocolate bars, you win. Is there a counterfeit? I'm offering 400. 400, easy loaded. One fatty caddy. One fatty caddy going once. Going.
Was that a rain rock I just felt?
Oh, shoot! They're going to cancel the auction! Darn, life is so unfair. Ugh, rude! You should ask before doing that, you know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is...
never ends.
There's no easy way to explain this series. If I get copyright strike, I'm sorry.
Salutations, sir. May I please enter? I have some urgent information to communicate to my pal Mooney.
Your exterior isn't up to our community's typical standards. Present a blood sample at once.
Oh, I felt woundness in that sentence, so... What now? Are you gonna shoot me or something?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a weird
Good sir, your safety concerns are valid. However, you must be able to see that this is very important. Very, very important. Very, very much imperch.
Calculating threat level. Calculation terminated. Shut up and go in peace.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a weird point-and-click adventure that we just finally get to experience. Oh look, we're in the back rooms.
Oh, merci. It is so good to be in your presence again. Please speak to me through the body language of the gods.
잠깐. 됐나? 지금 어디 가는 거야? 너는 이곳 사람이 아니잖아. 야, 네 엉덩이 잡으기
I'm
전에
helping
여기서
somebody
전화.
comes in going, what the fuck are you
Indeed.
watching?
Could
My
you direct
thing.
me to the correct way to reach Mooney? There is something important I want to provide to her.
뭐? 이 답답한 새끼야. 그냥 도망가. 그리고 여기 있는 모든 사람들한테 아무것도 받지 마.
Good. Well, this is quite puzzling.
Can't you simpletons lend me some privacy? Fly away!
Ooh, お嬢さん、ここで何しとるんだ？お友達のことはお忘れなさい。この廊下で起こっていることはあまりにも恥ずかしいことだ。私たちの罪に汚されずにここから去ることを願うばかりですぞ。
Good.
Yeah, I have that. God, I need to remember more shit. I'm gonna have to watch that after I. Because I know the lore is like something weird where it's like a computer program, but it's also like purgatory.
Aina? Oh, it looks like the fisherman became the fished. Am I right?
What are you even saying? Can't you say anything that makes sense? Like, geez Louise, everything here is so weird.
What? Are you drunk again?
Oh, no, 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 no. I just came here to bring you a gift.
I don't see anything here. You are making a fool out of me. Oh, no way. Whoa! Dude! I'm the gift.
Like I said, this is one of those things where this is what we're probably gonna play tomorrow, and it's like, yeah, this is a drug trip. In like the weirdest way possible, or best way.
Hey, Aina! Check out this neat trick! Look, there are already some people here. What idiots. Luckily, not many more will be showing up.
I want to go home. I don't like this party. I'm allergic to people.
You know, it smells like I'll finally be able to make my wish. Come on, Anna. Jenna. Come Come on, don't ruin my moment.
I keep hearing voices inside my head. They tell me to eat my veggies.
I just had the bestest idea. We'll make a bet. Whoever reaches the top of the Great Runas and makes their wish first has to pay the debts of the loser.
Pay your debts? That sounds awful.
Yeah, but it's a proper punishment. You hear that?
Yeah, this feels like it would be a boss fight.
No way! The Great Runas is here! The bet's on! Now let's get him! Ugh. So it goes.
Oh, no. I can't go on! I want to change anything! Someone, please end my
Yeah, it's like this is supposed to be like.
I'm giving you an advantage, you know. Just go.
Yeah, my intro. It was very impressive. Stunning. I suppose you're here to save the youth.
Nice weather. What conspiracies are we cooking on the menu today?
Finally, language I can spit at. Anyway, it seems you are trying to climb the Great Runas to get a wish. My only hope is you achieve your righteous mission before this event expires.
Verily, you preach true, honest words.
I will watch over your quest from here. Climbing makes me itchy. Plus, you know, it's fun to watch all the bodies falling.
Buenas, comadre. ¿No le gustaría algunos dulces para guardar tu momentazo? Un dulce para su cafecito, para su cuerpo,
I'm horrendously sorry.
But I've been assigned to a sacred mission, and I ought to make haste.
¡Turrón!
¿Turrón? ¿Turrón?
¡Turrón!
¡Turrón! ¡Turrón! ¡Turrón! Hark, I believe I'm in dire need of your services to learn my current whereabouts.
The celebration is over. But it seems your greedy soul brought you here. You are bearing witness to the incredulous residents of our Great Runus. Unfortunate for you, the divine door is fully closed now.
No! Must I assume there is no escape from these lands until that door opens? Well, how much longer until the next celebration?
Years.
That's a lot! Nevertheless, I will find a way to reach the Great Runas and make my wish.
I have a bet to win.
In that case, your way to our great Runus is through the holy.
Yeah, this feels very much like some Adult Swim era animation.
But heed this warning. Warning! Desires are never fulfilled, nor quenched. You will fail. Fail. Like the rest of them. Like the rest of them. Punishment is imminent.
We're gonna go watch the lore video and actually get this funny too.
Еще один Эна Баламут. Погоди, наш великий Рунас уже не дает гороскопья.
Dare I ask you for some private time with the famous entity?
Тише, терпишь, сублякнешь. Никто не пройдет. Великий Рунас был бы очень злой, если бы какой-то простак, как ты, появился в его любимом месте. А? Это Турон?
Турон?
Возможно, ты выиграл эту войну, но проиграл битву. Возьми это и иди крови. Это значит, ты собираешь щедрые предложения для нас. Продолжай. Вперед и внеси святой кодекс. Потом найди голубой.
Not the first day to do this. Like I said, I think this is supposed to be like a mixture of it's a program, but it's also like...
なんでそんなにバナナ見てるの？あんたそれ好きなの？悪趣味ね。
Yes, that's right. Yes.
まずあんた誰なの？この自分大好き妹バナナ信者が。
Surprise, bloody. Yes.
なんてこと？それはあんたと違う味だけど。
You're all living a lie!
あ、まあ。
though I still don't
あん
like you.
たは合格できるでしょうね。私はあんたのこと好きじゃないけど。まっすぐ進んで次は右。3番目の穴を選びなさい。
ドリンク・ザ・ブラッド&スモーク・ザ・バナナ。Yes。
何よそれ。
I think this might be the last one.
Hey, what's the data, Theta? Hey, you're pretty acute for a newbie, but now's not the time for me to go off on a tangent. The name's Findall. Don't wear it out. Do you know why camels don't do professional wrestling? Because they... That's dolphin humor for you.
How are things, Dolphin?
Things are wicked! Seems like you're ready for the initial interview ritual. Well, it's a fist fight, so prepare to scrap. Kerpow!
Why is everyone punching me so softly today?
Quit the hitting and finish the job! Whoa, 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 whoa. Take a chill pill. I meant no ill will. Here's the new prescription. No initial interview for you. Just stay in the water red and the pyramid door will open. That's door number 5. My star, cha!
That's like an Eye of Ender thing going on. I feel like this is like weird point and click logic too. All this to make a wish.
Give me your lunch money. It looks like I'm the best and you're the worst. Wonder who got the chest hair.
Where are we anyways?
I don't know. Seems like the bedroom of the Great Runas. It's pretty lame though. And by the way, Runas doesn't look all that handsome in person.
Dearest chum, could I inquire how your physical form was able to reach this place in such a short duration of time?
Ah, you are asking too many questions, buddy.
Can I ask for one more?
Yes. Would you kindly reveal the wish you made to me? I'm not telling you. You were going to make fun of me.
Cheese and rice, Mooney!
All right. I wish to be thinner. So what?
That's the announcement from the trailer. Power Pop-Up. Oh, Sopranos is in here. I just want to mess with you all before we play this game tomorrow, because this game's going to hurt everyone's head. The final game ain't up. I do know that one of those characters I just saw in the game. Actually, at least three. Okay, so at least two characters I recognize in the game. First, interaction with developers. Experience the fourth episode of a series by self-released by and explore Uncanny World. Support developers. Oh no, that's not gonna make you freaking have a beard. I meant to pre-order. I don't know if they still have them. I think it's the same group that made Ices. Yeah, this is the trailer for the game we're gonna play tomorrow. And then I think this is the newest episode from a couple of days ago.
I'm unsure how much truth this has. But it appears all of this has something to do with the concept of...
Fun! May I see it, please?
Yeah, that very much feels like a PS1 game.
Excuse my noise. Could you be so generous as to sing me towards the fun?
Lessons of Mary,
Oh, no. I absolutely am. I don't know about you, but I sure can smell it.
The program accepted pursuing click first.
Terrific! I perceive illusion within delusions. A world of endless connections.
Connections and bonds that are meant to transmit cheerfulness. And even so, I don't recognize this strain of joy. Say, why all the tears? Aren't you supposed to be cheering?
What the? Sometimes the most exciting tears are the ones that we never... It's easy to enjoy.
Wowee! I'd like to buy some of those.
Sadly, happiness is not for sale in this place. Rather, the second act guarantees you the seconds.
Without your permission, may I check it out?
That's interesting. Horizon.
What an amazing exploration into the unknown! The entire universe is waltzing with me.
But wait, these twists and turns are getting odd. Or am I the one the rhythm can't catch? This notion of happiness is quite strange.
Yeah.
evening. It seems I've lost my way to the next act, and I'd rather not miss it.
You're of is it? You are part of the 34th act. Screen 4, Crescendo and Descent. Your own play joy to all audience to your mission.
Oh, I think I get it. It's a story of silent movements. How marvelous and interesting!
Marvelous and interesting indeed. Though I feel the gratification of the audience, I can't sense any change in me. Hey, how could a chore like this jollify someone anywho?
Because it's a joy. You still don't understand. So, tell me, what's the flavor of today's voyage?
Abysmal! Tastes like I'm in a real cosmic stew!
I sense that there might be a touch of exaggeration in your joy.
Well, the timeless journeys through this place always are familiar. Every time I acknowledge the enjoyment and pleasure.
And all I got were incomprehensible feelings. And this lousy mat.
You have been coming here persistently, over and over. And the truth is, though, you will never find fun in this place.
Perhaps you have other suggestions?
Yes. Fun is quite the elusive varmint, isn't it? But remember, it is never lost forever. Often, the greatest fun can be found in the little moments.
Like, how little they are?
You need not return here anymore. This is your resolution.
Bruh.
I know! Dude, you were supposed to ring-rung the bell and run, not enter the wrong damn place. For the last time, it's called ring-rung run. Have you even played this before? Whatever, I'm over it. How fun was it inside anyways?
It was pretty stuffy.
What?
What?
What? Oh, I thought it was somebody else. Brain hurt? Yeah, that's the entire Ana series so far. Oh god, my brain hurt. I forgot about that. Okay. Here, I got another treat for you all. We watch something I can actually make fun of and react to.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines. A woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
Ito sa may Maligaya Street yan. Yan ang mabuti sa mga lang yung ang tanya. Ayun, beach doon. Masira yung CCTV natin. Ayun mo.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Pacheck kay Sanchez yung CCTV. Bakit yun? Wala yung ulo.
That is a really bad camera.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away. Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Ayun, no? Bilis. Ayun, nawala ng pera.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says. Now, this clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Nightlight. A woman named Brandis says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning. The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have no idea what this could be. Something at the door. Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not... Let me just show you. Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure. And like, we're literally just...
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
Okay, so we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're out of here. Rachel's already in the car. I'm leaving, like...
That's a run, motherfucker,
I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa, but some think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house. But what do you think? The Follower. It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
You probably had a tour guide.
Naliligaw kami, guys! Naliligaw! Wala ni mga kasama namin! Wala ni mga kasama namin. Kailangan namin silang habulin kasi maliligaw kami.
It's the shadow behind her.
Gagi, malayo na sila.
I gotta go, did you see it?
Wala na.
It's a glitch.
Did you see it? As the two girls run along the mountain trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure seems to be following them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared. The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods?
No.
Or just what is this? You decide. A short stay. A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van, but that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK, and I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town, and kind of in the middle of nowhere.
This'll do me. I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van.
Probably.
Let's do. Someone just tried the door. Hey! Right, whoever the that was has now gone.
Get driving.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck's sake. Where's my phone?
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside.
Hey!
Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I just, quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really
very long British drive.
I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van and posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores.
My dude.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Get out. A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house, but not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
I swear to God, if it started sounding like somebody was playing
Who's there?
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, what the f***?
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video. As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did. Carter moved right out of that house, and the end of this haunted story, I guess. Hiding under the covers. A video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona. One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
What the Nah.
Yeah, cause let me hit it now, and then
yeah.
Shut up,
bro.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange erratic pattern under the bedsheet, but when Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears. Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you think this could be? Also, if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this on the bed. Honestly, the thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving around under there. So either way, this video is truly disturbing.
It's like a tarantula or something.
Night call. Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center, but whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
911, this is Erica. How can I help you? Hello? Hello?
it's a homeless person broke in and they just randomly called the phone. Or...
There's a lot of static and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Hello? Hello?
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark. A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
It's a glowing man.
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere, quickly hurrying away. And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air. Now, the figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera. So, just who or what is this? Scary videos. So I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci? Oh, is a ghost in her?
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, free. Come on. Janae, come on. It's a ghost in this mother.
Next up, now this video from Matt Sowards was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around anywhere. Do not ever do this prank to someone who is driving. So, in case you missed it, the guy in the backseat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of the zombie out of his window and dangles it in front of the driver's window. And the driver slams on the brakes and freaks right out.
I thought it was a filter at first. Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement. But you see, this segment is very different, because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids. But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine. When's the kid gonna get him back. It's gotta be one of the kids.
Hey, look, I was trying to. Hey, look, I was creeping. I'm talking about. Yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, you gonna peek around the corner for real, for real. The f. Look, I was scared too. I just ain't show it.
So, I think the lesson here is, if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. That was perfect. Oh, somebody's playing Ana. Let's see here. Who are we gonna play? Let's see. Alright. We're gonna do a short stream tonight. I might try and do a longer one tomorrow because I just derped and didn't realize what time it was. Let's do... Cordia TTV. We're gonna go raid Nyx Discordia, who is playing some Tekken. I will be back tomorrow with Ina Dream Barbecue. Wednesday will be a mini painting stream. And then Thursday will be a Blue Twitch stream. I don't know what we're playing for Blue Twitch, though. But I hope you all get a good rest, and I hope you all get a good evening, if you're still here. If not, I'll see you when I see you. Bye, my lovelies.